Okay, and carrying on with the carbon cycle, that'll be the next cycle that we look at. Okay, carbon cycle, it's a reservoir for carbon in the atmosphere, basically. And we're going to talk about the big three, I call them. So photosynthesis, cellular respiration, and combustion. So this is the equation for photosynthesis. Plants take carbon dioxide out of the air and combine it with water in the presence of chlorophyll and sunlight, and they give us glucose and oxygen. This is a process of cellular respiration. Now, cellular respiration is when carbon dioxide is returned to the air with water and energy. And that happens because we, or organisms, take glucose and oxygen in the presence of enzymes and break those down and produce carbon dioxide, water, and energy. Without oxygen, we cannot survive. And without carbon dioxide, plants cannot survive. So you can see both of these equations are simply just reverses of one another. Now, if you think way back to Science 10, there were 6 types of reactions that we looked at. We looked at combination or synthesis reactions, decombustion. We looked at single replacement, double replacement, acid-base, and we also looked at combustion reactions. Now, this is a reaction. Remember, combustion reactions when we have a hydrocarbon in the presence of oxygen, and it will always produce carbon dioxide and water. So when plant material or fossil fuels are burned, more carbon is just being returned to the atmosphere, and really specifically in the atmosphere into the troposphere. And this is just an example. We take methane in the presence of oxygen. We return quite a bit of carbon dioxide and water into the atmosphere, and we also produce a lot of heat. Now, carbon dioxide in the atmosphere is equal to a greenhouse gas, and that also helps to contribute to global warming. Looking at our 4 main pillars again, soil fertility, carbon cycle is so important for the decomposition of organic matter. For soil formation, soils are formed from volcanic actions, which also gives us a sedimentary ion, carbonated rocks, and organic matter. Now remember, organic matter is simply made up of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, phosphorus, and sulfates. Okay, in agricultural practices, this is so important to the photosynthesis reaction, and it helps to keep some organic matter in the soil. Okay, so carbon dioxide in the atmosphere is a greenhouse gas. It absorbs heat energy and it re-radiates it. This causes global warming, which leads to climate change. So we have to find ways to actually reduce the amount of carbon dioxide that we put into the atmosphere. We have to be able to reduce our carbon footprint. So storing carbon in the form of organic matter in the soil is how we would really like to do this.